let's open up all the doors and see what's inside this Harry Potter jewellery advent calendar. Hello Greg-ghouls and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's that time again where Halloween is finished and Christmas is very much on the way. As you can see, I'm already wearing my Weasley jumper, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at an advent calendar by the company called Truffle Shuffle. I've worked with a Truffle Shuffle on a couple of different products. One of them, which is just in the background over there, which was the colour changing potion vial, and they've given me 2 more products for me to show you. And in this video we're going to be taking a look at their jewellery bracelet advent calendar. Now these retail for $17.99, which I think is a really good price, but we're going to check out what the contents of this advent calendar is, if it is worth the price, what sort of bits we get inside, and if it's a good calendar for you and I'd recommend it this Christmas. In recent years we've seen a flood of Harry Potter advent calendars. There's Lego, Funko, there's accessory ones. Last year I did one from the Carrot Shop, which was a jewellery one, and so this is a bit more of a basic advent calendar, I'd say. It's $17.99, which is a humongous investment. By now you know that a lot of these products are gifted to me, such as this advent calendar, so I paid no money for it. It was gifted to me by Truffle Shuffle. However, all the opinions are my own, and we're going to be opening up every single door and seeing exactly what you get for your money and what I think. Before we begin, just like to say, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for weekly Harry Potter videos, and to give us a big thumbs up and comment below what you think of this bracelet. I haven't looked at anything to do with it, so let's take a look together and we can see if this holds the magic that it says it does. And here we have the advent calendar. It rattles, so I hope there's a lot in there. It's really nice Hogwarts design. It has 24 days, so obviously the days leading up to the big day of Christmas. And they've gone for this sort of snowflakey Hogwarts silhouette with the mascots for each of the Hogwarts houses. Now we do have a raven here. I know a lot of people won't like that. Personally, as you know, I don't mind it. However, it's just a decoration. It's what's inside that counts, as they say. On the back, we can actually see what's inside the advent calendar. So I'm guessing that day 1 is going to be the bracelet, and then each of the days after that is going to be all of the charms down below. So without further ado, let's pretend it's the run up to Christmas and get opening this calendar right here. And we're going to start with day number 1, which is this big one just here. And this is when I try and open the calendar and I can't. So here we have day 1. It's held in with these little elastic bands, so we can just snip those and get the bracelet out. Here is the bracelet and what it looks like. So it's a bit like a watch strap bracelet. It's got the holes in it, so you can just put the latch through the one which fits best. It's very shiny. Actually feels quite heavy. I thought it was going to be quite light, but it's not bad. And so this is it. Very simple. As I say, it's probably just chrome plated. It's not going to be silver or anything like that. And I'm not sure how well this would do with discolouring over a certain age. However, I think for younger Harry Potter fans, which this is probably aimed at more, it's something that they can wear, have a lot of pride wearing, really enjoy wearing. However, if they manage to lose the bracelet or they do break bits off, it's not a huge investment, and it's something that they can try and treasure before maybe getting something a bit more expensive from the Harry Potter range. This is day 1. Let's move on to day 2 and start collecting some charms that we can put on here. Also, the fun bit of these videos is actually trying to find the numbers, which is a lot trickier than you might think. Ooh. And so they're all going to be on these little elastics, which is a great idea because it means you can just cut them off nice and easily and they don't get lost in all the different windows. The first house tie is this little silver Slytherin one. So these just slide onto the bracelet, like so. There we have day number 2. Day number 3. This little Deathly Hallows, which is really nice because it's got these little diamantes in it, which look really pretty. And that will just go on alongside our Slytherin tie. And what I really like is they've made the decision that all Harry Potter products must have the Warner Brothers logo. However, the logo is actually on the inside, so that will go against your wrist, so you won't actually see it when you're wearing the bracelet, which is a good choice. Obviously, they have to have a trademark, but this just makes it less obvious, I'd say. We have the tie, and we've got the Deathly Hallows, so let's continue. Day number 4 is this tiny little sorting hat, and whereas these ones sort of dangle off of the chain, this one just fits straight on and it goes quite close to the bracelet, so we can put that all the way down. And there he is, the little sorting hat just sitting there. Day number 5, we have another little Diamante symbol this time, and it's Harry's lightning bolt. And again, this one will just sit very close against the bracelet, like that. Day number 6, we have our very first gold charm, and it is the Harry Potter logo just here. This one's really nice because it is the iconic HP logo. We've seen it so many times, and it's nice that they have tried to mix up the different coloured metals that they're using. Slide straight on. And already we're starting to build up our bracelet and get a few different charms. Day number 7, magic number 7 in the Harry Potter series. Let's check it out. And this one is another Hogwarts house tie, but this time we've got Hufflepuff, and it is in the gold. So I'm hoping that by the end of it, you'll have a lot of different coloured charms, and they'll all sort of mismatch and give it that different look rather than all being just chrome. Makes it a bit more interesting and a bit more customizable, I think. There's Hufflepuff. Day number 8 is this little Hufflepuff Crest charm here, and it's got a yellow print over the top of this gold enamel layer, and it does have a really small type which says Hufflepuff as well, and of course it's got the Hufflepuff badge on it. Getting a lot of Hufflepuff pride at the moment, but this one will slide on perfectly. And already you can see we've got a good range of silver charms and gold charms as well. Day number 9, Gryffindor tie, and once again we've got a different type of metal. So this has got a rose gold kind of look, which goes really well with the Gryffindor red. When we also put that on a charm bracelet, we can again start to see that we're getting a different range of colours. I'm not sure what they're going to do for the Ravenclaw, because obviously from the films, Ravenclaw I presume is going to be silver like Slytherin, but maybe they used a slightly different colour. But we're going to check it out and have a little look. Day number 10. Oh, I found it. It's our first Ravenclaw. Like with the Hufflepuff crest, this Ravenclaw crest is blueprint over silver glitter enamel. Now, the only disappointing thing is it does match the Slytherin silver. There's no difference in the metal finish, so they won't give as much contrast as the Hufflepuff gold ones and the Gryffindor rose gold ones. However, I think the blue is really nice with these. You will see from the front, it is a raven, it's not an eagle, but I think it looks really good. It matches up with the Hufflepuff house crest, and also it's got the little Ravenclaw printed on the top. There we go. Day 11. I think this might be my favourite one so far, but this is a little Ministry of Magic wax seal, and it's like the little stamp that they put on Harry's letter when he gets told off for doing underage magic in Order of the Phoenix. And that is a absolutely fantastic little charm there. I'm surprised no one's sort of made this before. It's brilliant, and it fits really well onto the bracelet. And I'm really loving the sort of eclectic range of charms that you're getting. I think a lot of people would really love collecting this. It's really nice that you get something different so far every day. They fit really well on the bracelet, and at the minute I'm really loving it. So let's see what's coming up next. Day number 12, and they just keep getting better. From the Ministry of Magic, we've now got a little tiny Nimbus 2000, and that is ridiculously cute. Look how tiny that is. It looks fantastic. It's actually molded really well. They've done a really good job, and this one's also in gold to match the Ministry of Magic one. I cannot wait to see what's next. I imagine that we're going to fill up the whole bracelet. I'm not entirely sure, but let's take a look. Unlucky for some, but actually my lucky number, number 13. Look at this tiny little gold Triwizard Cup. Well, I say it's a Triwizard Cup. It could also be the little Hufflepuff Cup. Not entirely sure, but it's quite cute. It's got the gold glitter, which matches the Hufflepuff crest charm. So I'm guessing it is meant to be the Hufflepuff Cup, but it's very cute, very wizardy, very magic, and it adds to our collection perfectly. Day number 14 is Slytherin. So this is the Slytherin crest, which goes with the Ravenclaw and Hufflepuff ones, which we've previously seen. It's got the green printing over the top of silver glitter enamel, and it's got the little Slytherin text on it as well. Day 15. So I was a little bit confused with day 15 because it was just this little single slider, which I have looked at the back. That is all it's meant to be. It's not lost any bits. However, I guess it's more of a spacer, so you can use it to space out the different crests and different items that you put onto your bracelet. However, I don't know if it's a little bit of a cop-out. Maybe they hit the budget of how much they wanted to sell this for, and some of these charms cost a little bit more to manufacture. However, I suppose it can be used as a spacer. Personally, I think they could have just done 3 different designs, as you also get this in some upcoming doors. We'll get it in silver and in rose gold. I do think they could have included a few more charms. However, I don't really know much about bracelets, so maybe you will need a spacer. But it's going on the bracelet nevertheless. And on to the next door. Day 16. Another fantastic charm. Goes very well with the broomstick, and it is this golden snitch. And what I love is that they've actually got all the details on all of the wings, and you've even got little details on the body of a snitch as well. It's not just all nice and smooth. So that goes really well with the little broomstick one just here. And again, we're getting a huge range here, so let's keep going. A17. Bit of a disappointing one, but this is another little divider, spacer. But this one is different to any of the other glitter effects that we've had. It's sort of more of a light gold, I'd say, rather than the bright gold that we had before. But it fits on very nicely. And I guess it does sort of give that eclectic look with all the different sort of glitters and different metals that they've used. Day number 18. And this one is very iconic. It's Harry's glasses and his lightning bolt there. Really nice details. The scar is quite big. Of course, it's very, very iconic, and it looks absolutely fantastic. Day number 19. We've gone back to more of the basic slider charms, but we here have platform 9 3/4. And actually, it's quite nice after all the gold ones to go back to a silver slider charm. And it's a good size as well, like the Ministry of Magic one, and takes up a lot of space. Day number 20. A cute charm, and it is of a flying key from the Philosopher's Stone challenge in Philosopher's Stone, or Sorcerer's Stone, and this one is a nice rose gold finish. I will say with this one, it looks like it's a bit clumpy at the bottom. I think that might be a small manufacturing error. It probably should have a little gap in between the wings and the key, but it's added as well. At 21. I can safely say that I think day 21 is going to be a lot of people's favourite, and that's because it's Luna's Spectra Specs. These are brilliant. And they have 2 little diamantes which come for the different colours of the Spectra Specs. So we've got a pink one and a sort of teal looking coloured one. We're nearly at the end. Day 22. And so with day 22, we complete the house crests with this Gryffindor crest. It matches the Gryffindor tie charm as well, being rose gold. And it has the red print over the top and Gryffindor printed above that as well. I will say up close, this one looks a little bit messy. The paintwork isn't fantastic actually on the crest itself, but I'd say overall it's not too bad. I think the others in the series were definitely better, but here we go. Day 23, we have the Philosopher's Stone, which is really nice because it's this sort of geometric cut abstract shape, and it has little sections of the glitter enamel and different sections that are plated. But one thing I have noticed is this is actually finished in a gold colour. It's got gold enamel, whereas on the back, it's actually in rose gold and is pink. So maybe they changed their mind last minute. However, it looks super shiny. I think you can tell what it is, and it looks very different to some of the other charms. It's got that mix of materials, and at this point in the video, I've realised I've done a big problem because there's actually 25 doors. I don't know why it's taken me 23 doors to realise there is actually a 25th door, so I apologise. There are 25 doors, but we're on the penultimate one. We're going to pretend it's Christmas Eve, and let's see what we get. Christmas Eve, we're super excited to see what we're going to get, and we get this. Not quite what I'd be expecting on Christmas Eve, but it finishes off the sliders spaces that we get on this bracelet. But I'm excited to see what we get on the last day of this calendar. Day 25. It is of course the Ravenclaw tie. Obviously you've got to wait the best till last, us Ravenclaws. But it's the Ravenclaw tie, which finishes not only the Ravenclaw set of charms, but finishes the overall charm bracelet as well. And there we have it. Now we've opened all the doors, we've seen what's behind all of them, and here is the finished bracelet, which I can safely say I think is brilliant for $17.99. Okay, this isn't going to be particularly long lasting, the charms might tarnish, but it's not a huge investment, and I think kids would absolutely love this. There's something really exciting about seeing what's inside each and every day. It's really good that you can also see the back, so you can see if your child or an adult, adults I think would like this as well, would like the charms which are inside. Although I love the house charms, I actually think the stars of the show are the little broomstick, the Ministry of Magic stamp, and the ones which have a bit more designed flair, I'd say. But I think it's great you get a range of different iconic Harry Potter pieces, Spectra Specs, a golden snitch, a broomstick. Really, what more can you ask for? And it's on a bright and shiny chain. I think it's quite a good size. It's got different holes, so for different size wrists, it's going to fit around. I just think this would make an absolutely fantastic mini Christmas present, I suppose, in the build up to the big day. And I think for Harry Potter fans, for any age, this would be a lot of fun. $17.99 is obviously a lot more expensive than the £3 to £4 chocolate advent calendars, but advent calendars are becoming a bit more of a mini Christmas present nowadays, and I think this does the job absolutely brilliantly. I could not highly recommend this enough. Customize it for each day you're wearing it. A lot of choice, you get a lot for your money, and I really think that Harry Potter fans everywhere would absolutely love this. So that's the end of this video. I'm quite sad that we've kind of experienced all 25 days of Christmas in one little video, but I hope that you have really enjoyed this video and really enjoyed seeing what's inside this Harry Potter jewellery advent calendar by Truffle Shuffle. Now, if this is something that you'd be interested in, don't forget to check out the Truffle Shuffle website, which I'll be putting in the description below. So if you did want to get your own advent calendar, then definitely check them out. However, next giveaway, which will be going live tomorrow on my Instagram page, you can win this bracelet and all the charms that it comes with. And as I say, that's going to be on my Instagram page, which you can follow at TheGregWhoLived, and I'll be putting all the details up there, how you can enter and how you can get yourself some extra votes. Until then, it's time for me to say, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, which you can do by clicking at the bottom, and why not watch some of my older videos either here or here. Until the next video, I'll see you all very soon. Stay safe, stay magical, and until then, bye.